and mac and cheese. Somebody called me mac and cheese. That's why they be calling me mac and cheese because they know it's too crazy in the game. But the raw opinion, self-validation. Feel me? Do you need other people to validate? You was just talking about this, Paul, in the beginning of the show before we even got here when you was talking about when you was at that.
I threw you a loop. I wanted you to think what I wanted you to think. I was masterminding this shit. Like I'm a network.
I know you are.
So continue. That's why I like going last.
No, I was just saying that you was talking about that earlier. About you was at somewhere and it was like 4 people in costumes and motherfucker might needed
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was going, if you looked at my Facebook, I'm everywhere. Old and everywhere. Who let that nigga in here? So yeah, I'll try to go to as many Halloween costume parties. I said that earlier. Yeah. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't make it to everybody, but you know, you go to some and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like 40 people in here. And only 4 people got on costumes. Like, you knew it was there. It was advertised as. It's right on the door, everywhere. You just came in, like wherever.
They put a mask on.
They just came to drink. They didn't want to do all that.
Come on, niggas. Show some participation.
If you go to a costume party, you got to wear a costume.
Yeah.
Or at least something.
Come
that
to
makes
an
you
ugly
out
sweater
for a
party,
costume.
and I come like this, like, that's for y'all.
You better not drink no drinks in here, then. If motherfucker ain't got no costume on, you ain't allowed to drink.
Get out.
But what's your opinion on what your opinion is, or the raw opinion we talking
But
about?
validate, like where do motherfuckers need validation to be who
How
they
you
are?
feel over there? You over there
I
smoking.
think
Go to for this.
I like, beforehand, like back in the day when it wasn't no social media, the validation was cool. Getting the validation from motherfuckers was cool because it was from close personal friends and family. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't from, you didn't want 200,000 likes on social media. You know what I'm saying? So if I told Sean, oh, that shirt nice, that motherfucker nice. You know what I'm saying? If I told you, that motherfucker, nigga, them shoes is nice as hell, that's gonna make you feel good. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers, I knew it.
I hate him.
I knew these was gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? Now, you trying to, motherfuckers is trying to, they on motherfucking social media like, I'm at the gym. What you doing at the gym? What you just want me to say, hooray, you keep going, or this your first day at the gym?
You hate it.
I seen the motherfucker at the gym, and every day they post to Facebook.
You ain't made no
Like,
progress.
y'all better get here. And I'm like, your hair messed up, but did you do any motherfucking thing? Because it always be a video of after, like, when going out the house, going out the place, or going towards the sauna or something.
You ain't made no fucking progress. I want to see the after.
See, empathetically thinking right here, if I'm doing that and I take my shirt off and all that stuff right there, and I'm like, I'm going to start lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? And if I got like 2 watchers, 2 likes on it right there, and then I do another one and shit, I got only 1 like, and that's my like, you know what I'm saying? I may stop going to the gym and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking nobody cares, you know what I'm saying?
So you need it.
But that's what I'm saying. Why a motherfucker would need a motherfucker to care in their world? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, nigga, I'm gonna still go to the gym. If I'm trying to get bulk, I bet they be looking after I get bulk.
We need validation. Others to validate us. We need it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does. And if you didn't, then you're lying. Because validation is your word, who you are, your personality right there. Nah, Sean wouldn't do no shit like that. I know Sean. You know, I can validate that this is not that motherfucker's character. You know, I sounded like, I forgot Denzel right there.
Wow.
That motherfucker's character. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need that right there. We know who the thieves are. You know what I'm saying? Because of how you carry your motherfucking self. And shit, I can validate that something coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? Check his pockets first. You know what I'm saying? That's what the validation is for and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's your stamp of who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can loan that motherfucker you can loan this motherfucker $400 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you can validate. I seen him borrow money before and pay it right back. I seen him bet. Some people out here, I'm not betting with your motherfucking ass. Nigga, we ain't make no bet. Nigga, that's the fuck we did. You know what I'm saying? You know, where you validate? Who gonna validate for you?
I was just smacking my leg. I wasn't smacking about what you said, but I was just going about what you.
But there are people out here who really, literally, some people claim it, and some people, that is who the fuck you really are. I don't need motherfuckers validate what the fuck I'm doing, and you kicking over shit in Walmart and shit. That's how you want us to look at you and shit, because you really don't give a fuck who see you fighting in Walmart, who see you stealing out of Family Dollar. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't, that's who you are.
If your mama see you definitely don't want your mama to see you doing that action.
You weren't supposed to be here because, you know what I'm saying, I sucked his dick, then I sucked his brother's dick. He remembered because he was there, like, damn, bitch, you don't really just say that wherever, because you don't
say that earlier today.
There's people out there that like that.
It might have been yesterday. I was just talking about that. I see something.
And them people are doing bad because that means you do not love yourself. Hey, look how you look at, if you could get out of your body and look at yourself, you'd be like, poor little Paul, look at his dumb ass and shit. Somebody help him. Ain't nobody, you gotta help you.
We used to call them trendsetters.
It ain't gonna happen though, cause social media, they want them likes on social media.
But we all know that them is fake people.
Fake people, nah. Some people know and some people don't.
If
they get 500 likes, they don't give a fuck if they fake. They over shit. I got 500 likes. I'm gonna do something else to get 500
because
likes.
that's reality and shit, and I'm gonna give you reality and shit. People literally think Paul is everywhere. No, that's a catch slogan and shit. That's the shit that I say when I'm saying, fuck that, I'm tired, I'm going home, I'm going to bed and shit
That's
right here.
what
I'm not every fucking where. Sometimes that shit is like, you know, stored up and shit. Like, damn, I forgot to post these 6 events, you know what I'm saying, this last month or some shit. I'm not everywhere. People think that I am.
Because you don't need that.
But I'm not. Because I have nothing else to post. You know what I'm saying? When I'm posting me cutting hair or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Taking a shower or something. What am I post? Nothing.
You don't need that validation.
Yeah. No, it ain't even that.
It's different.
I'm not that into Facebook where it's like about to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Bitch, you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Why you have to post?
Validation.
That's because you don't need their validation because I'm like that too. Like a day ago,
That's not validation.
That ain't why is that not valid?
Because nobody gives a fuck about you making peanut butter. You're not doing
People
the same.
do that
That's
all
what
day.
they think.
People do that all day.
That's what they think.
Those are people who are addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? Their green arrow, their green dot is on all fucking day. Bitch, you at work with that motherfucker and on that all day long. I used to can't wait till 3:45. Bitch, wait till 3:45. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that right there. Something has to be, it's a birthday party. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go here and kick it right here. Or I like this outfit and shit. I might get to wear this for another 3 months. We take a picture of it now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
They're addicted to them likes, man. They're addicted to that validation.
Any bit of a like, they hurry up and try to get back to it. I think motherfuckers is just like if but they so used to showing motherfuckers something else. Like a lot of people are not who they are in real life on social media. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers is motherfucking. They not, you know, motherfucker get dressed from the waist up. Got like, you know what I mean? Don't be showing up like this, or all the chicks that hold the phone up like this so that they ain't showing all this shit up under here. They ain't being they self.
I put a post up about that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when you in Walmart and somebody see you or you see them and you think, and I have to check myself about this shit too and shit. Like, the chick that I seen at the Walmart, that's not who you is on Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was completely different and shit. But that's not a foul. That's real life people. She's allowed to say, hey, watch this, baby. I'm gonna go get some Pampers from Walmart real quick. And she got her bonnet on and she got her little house shoes on and shit. She's not going nowhere to impress nobody. This is real life people. We do this. I do this. Right. I got on house shoes right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fresh, no name brand or nothing. This is like straight out the shower, like house shoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. I see motherfuckers a lot of times, like, and I be like, why? What's the purpose of doing this shit? Like, you know what I mean? But then motherfuckers be needing somebody else to make them feel good, or somebody them those likes, or even a motherfucker's message or something like that.
I tell everybody everywhere. I advertise. I'm ugly on Facebook and in real life. So there should be no, I see on Facebook, he had filters on there. I don't need to do that.
I'm gonna do one of your pictures, see if I can put filters on the side. To soften your face up. Like you got rosy cheeks.
You're not softening these up. I was playing with the filters and stuff with the smile and shit. I don't think I advertised it. I did, and I had on, I forget what I had, but I was smiling. I said, it's the smile for me, this shit right here. And I made sure it was further back, because that's a camera trick. I mean, you're not gonna get one like this right here. It's gonna be way back here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to show my imperfections. You don't even, before social media, your school pictures, when you did this right here, you You know what your imperfections is. You don't need to. Don't smile, Paul. This is for real.
So would you smile with your mouth like too?
No, I just didn't smile at all.
Or you give
No. I didn't know if I had these teeth until I was like maybe 9. I thought this was normal with shit. I was like 9. I was really looking like, the fuck?
Yeah. You ain't need validation? You
So
need validation?
Yeah.
Now I was supposed to have had some type of boy, get your finger out your mouth. Something you ain't gonna say shit. Cause I do it to other kids. I was like, hey, boy, get your thumb out your mouth. Boy, I bet you got fingers stink. Look at it right there. Hey, look at these. You want these when you grow up? They're like, no. Like, keep that little motherfucker out your mouth then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to.
Yeah, you ain't. Early on, we didn't need validation, bro. I mean, we might have accepted a motherfucker's opinion, like
This a nigga.
that's hot, that's nice.
In the 9th grade,
you can rap.
School ain't into
that beat is hard.
until
You know what I'm
tomorrow.
saying?
School ain't till tomorrow, nigga. But you already had your shit laid the fuck out in that chair in your room and shit. The shoes and all the socks was on top of the shit. You had a new drawers and every goddamn thing. You couldn't wait for the first day of school and shit. Come on,
That's
now.
everybody.
Come
That's
on,
everybody.
now.
Yeah,
Because you want to be
everybody.
validated. Not look at the dirty ass guy over there.
I
Look at the
said,
dirty ass-
listen, I think validation is cool in some cases. Now on social media, negative.
It's
Not no, because they tried it.
You just
I
got a
don't
bigger
know.
audience. You just got more popular. That's it.
I'm just saying,
Facebook
bro.
to me, social media ain't nothing but the world opening up. And without that right there, you would just be stuck on Parsons and Woodrow. You just stuck right there. You just can't get out in this wall and shit. I'm popular as hell and then when you get to the South and you get to Mary Franklin and it grows and it's like, okay, I can't be in New York and shit and Columbus at the same time and shit, but look how big my popularity is. And there's a lot of people that's like real. You know what I'm saying? You see them ugly with their hair out, with their hair not done. I woke up like this, bitch, and your shit look like you woke up like this. Don't people comfortable in their own skin?
No doubt. And they don't need validation.
Yeah. But when
They don't need that type of the type
I'ma
of
tell you,
validation that
obviously
motherfuckers
don't
get
need
on social
validation.
media.
But that is itself is a validation. You know what I'm saying? That person is comfortable in his own skin. So when I advertise this person, hey, what's up with that girl over there? Hey, she's comfortable in her own skin. She's a people person. You know what I'm saying? She's down to earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm validating who she is. Not don't fuck with that nasty bitch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at her Facebook. She got 9 different niggas and shit with that circle around their face with the happy face and shit in some hotels. You know what I'm saying? That's the validation that you're looking for.
Is that what you talking about?
I'm just saying,
In the
motherfuckers
West
look
End?
like niggas that need to be. I mean, just people, whatever way you get to it, whatever way we come to it, whatever. Because there's many layers to it. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, motherfucker, you need me to validate if you nice on the mic or not. You might, if you know I'm dope, because you know this. If I'm saying you dope, that may think like, oh, I am dope too.
Or you that studio end up that super hood rap or that super hood nigga sitting somewhere. I don't need no validation and shit. I rap on the mic because I'm nice. Everybody said I can't do it, but look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we try to tell you not to and shit, but you ain't care.
Yeah, because the motherfuckers, in certain situations, you do want validation because you can be validated in certain situations. It will build you up.
Exactly.
It will let
That's
other
what I'm
people
doing.
know you about your shit.
That's what it was back in the day.
And then it's like, you know, your name is everything. You know what I'm saying? But on other notes, where you see how social media has changed a lot of people's lives, it's just like now, like motherfucker doing all kinds of stupid shit for likes. To, you know, I can understand the influencers or the people that are doing it and like they eating the one chip challenge.
Look at you right there. You just got finished down in there for social media. Anything.
Or something for numbers, you know, likes.
And his mama had been chiming in and said, don't do that to my baby. I'm not playing. That right there is
for likes and numbers.
That's scary too, bro. This is like some
Yeah. Now you know the thing. Paul tried to tell him.
But motherfuckers be going a little further. Like as far as fronting. And somebody said something on Facebook yesterday. They was talking about if your kid was getting jumped, would you jump in and hit somebody else's kid or something like that? And motherfuckers was like, yeah, I do this, do that. And I was like, well,
How old are they?
the person.
To these kids. 8? No, I'm not.
But my point I was making is if you teach your kids to be solid motherfuckers, then you wouldn't even be asking this question. Because I think people, I ain't never seen a real nigga motherfucker get jumped. I ain't never seen a nigga that people respect or a solid nigga get jumped. Only motherfuckers I ever seen get jumped is fake ass niggas and whack, like niggas that be fronting. I ain't never seen a real like I think you a solid dude. Like a nigga that I look at like I look at you. I ain't never seen a nigga like that get jumped.
I ain't never seen it, but I know B got jumped.
B who? Oh, yeah. But
that's because he had an anger management problem.
That's different. That one situation is different. Other than him,
there's a few of them.
Other than him, I ain't never seen no niggas get jumped. And they probably got jumped because they was probably intimidated by some way, shape, or form.
And then in our generation, it's hard to kind of say that because that's what we did. We introduced the jumping. You know what I'm saying? That was before the guns and shit. When we gonna jump you, had to go play posse deep. That's what the word was called. We posse deep and then here and there.
We would whip niggas' ass and shit, but I ain't never really seen. Now, like if it's a group of us fighting each other, that's one thing. We are still looking for the validation from each other's neighborhood.
I mean, we've been raised to jump people though, right?
But
if they
I'm
fuck
saying
with one of y'all, they fuck with all of y'all.
Right, but I ain't never seen a solid nigga get his ass whooped. I just may not have been there that day or not, but I don't even know no solid niggas that niggas done jumped. Unless you was a nigga that might be in the wrong neighborhood or something.
That's probably why he had to jump to do, because he's a solid dude. Like, he a cool, what do you mean by solid cool or he know how to fight?
I mean, just period, all the way around, real nigga. Like I said, the way I look at you, I think you a good dude, a real nigga, a man, many, whatever you are.
Stuff got us jumped every weekend at the ring.
See, that stuff doing some shit. That's what I said. It's a nigga fronting or a nigga that be on some other shit. Them niggas get jumped. But I think when you got people that's like not on that shit or amongst the bullshit or keep not be in no dumb shit, I ain't never seen no niggas like that get jumped.
Because I always mentally evaluate people. And I do know there's a lot of people and I be looking at them and they action. I'm like, hey, I don't even know you got a corner store. I'm like, hey, that's all you know how to do, huh? It could be a dude or a girl. That's all you know how to do, huh? Is fight, huh? You can't read fast. You can fight.
Like Adam Sandler on Big Daddy when he was like, yeah, let it go. It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
I tell women when they come in the barbershop and they got their kids and stuff, I'm like, hey. They be like, what? I'm like, you beat on bitches, don't you? And you know it, and you can see it. It's in you. It's in that little ponytail. It's like this big right here. I know you beat on bitches and shit.
I've been doing that to motherfuckers lately too. Lightweight. I was at the doctor's office and the nurse had an attitude. And I was like, you alright? You having a good day today? Because she was being fucked up, and I was like, because I don't like you giving off some bullshit. And she was like, nah, I'm okay. Like we had a little few words and shit in there, but everybody else, I'm cool as hell with everybody else in the whole. Hey, Mr. Jordan, all that, but she was being a dick.
You need it validated?
I didn't. I was just trying to see what was wrong with her motherfucking ass. Like, fuck her. She was ugly too.
Oh, that makes sense right there. So that means if she was pretty, then maybe she could have got that.
I don't know. The pretty girl, all I know is the ugly girl, I came in the doctor's office, the ugly girl had an attitude. And all the pretty girl,
sometimes
never
had that
attitude.
personality and shit too. Just busting
She probably mean bitch. Because I wasn't doing shit. Like, I was sitting there waiting on the doctor to come back, and she came back in the room for something. But it was just like even when she took my vitals, it just seemed she wasn't like she was just a little like something else was bothering her.
To the left, I said.
It could have been some other shit.
But so I initially came at her like, I wasn't being smart off rip. But when she said, said some funny shit back, and then I'm like, I was fucking.
She ain't need no validation that day.
No, she ain't need to get
You
here.
should have told her some slick shit.
I should have told her. I did. I said, you saw it.
God told me to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that shit. Excuse me.
God, I just told her that God said you too ugly to do shit like that.
Oh, that was the start of the shit.
Pissed off all the rest of the day.
She's taking your blood work
She
too.
took my fucking file, threw it in the car.
Like, why do I need all this dick?
No more motherfucking, no more shit.
Locked doors.
Paul, didn't you tell me you took a chick somewhere before and she took a picture of the plate and you took a girl out to eat and she took a picture of the plate and you was like, what the fuck? You just not gonna put me in the picture? Did you tell me that?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you?
Because that's normal. I think that's normal for people to do.
You think that's cool?
No,
You
yeah.
said normal, not cool.
Yeah, like on the first date or second, third, I don't care if it's
Take pictures of the plates.
I mean, without the girl being there. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I put on Facebook a picture of my meal right here, and the caption was fake shit right here. The caption was had to treat myself, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like by myself, so I had to treat myself. So the person I'm actually with, they later on seen it and then put down LOL. LOL. Then you know you want to buy your goddamn self.
Yeah. So my point being, you know what I'm saying? Some shit is corny.
But it's for protection. I may have to say, I never fucked with that motherfucker before. I may have to say that.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, just her doing that, taking a picture of the plate. That's corny. I mean, you know what I'm saying? For social media, it's okay.
But that, I mean,
I guess it's
for her memories, or you ain't never asked, and then what if she's like, oh, this is nice, right? I'm gonna have to remember how this is set up.
Or
Next time I make this, I'm gonna make it look just like this.
Or is she just taking a picture of the plate so she can show it off for validation? You dig?
Like to say, this is how I get down.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's how she gets down, then
yeah. You pay for it.
Yeah. So if you hook up with me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody eats at McDonald's, but I was about to say don't take a motherfucker to McDonald's. I would go to a McDonald's if somebody asked me.
I like McDonald's. Let me come on to McDonald's.
I don't care if it's a park, because the first date is for you to get to know me. Not for me to pay $700 or some dumb shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for a day for me not to like you. I did that before.
Yeah, so the validation thing is crazy.
My daughter does that. She's always done that. You know what I'm saying? Like after cheerleading practice or some shit, a bunch of them would go up. We're going to the Waffle House. She would show me. She would text me, and I'll get a text, and it's a picture of the entrance of the Waffle House right here. And then she'll text me a picture of her and who she's with. And then later on, she'll text me a picture of the bill to say we on our way home now.
Maybe she just keeping track of herself to you. You know what I'm saying? We
are here. I'm like, God, do that if I don't trust you and shit. But I don't trust no kid, but I'm gonna give you the information that's out there. If you use it, if you don't, I'm gonna be disappointed.
That relationship is a trip, boy.
I think some people abuse, you know what I'm saying? They try your validation if it's not who you really are, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's your character, your word, that who you are as a man. But if you're falsifying, you know what I'm saying, who you are as a person and shit, you know what I'm saying, because you want others to view you as what you really ain't, you know what I'm saying, that's where you try to create your own, thing to get people to validate you for it. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight, Eric. Can't fight, Bob. Can't fight, Paul. You can't fight. So why be the first motherfucker to take the shirt off, flex up on motherfuckers and shit if you really can't fight, Lisa? You know what I'm saying? You drug your ass out your own home by your hair and stop, somebody get this bitch up off. And you was talking all that shit. You carry yourself like hood, but that's not who you is. So don't do that.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But you'll hurt your own feelings.
I agree with that. And I agree with that because motherfuckers is, like I said, front. It's cool to be yourself. It's cool to be who you were born to be. Period. Like, cause me, I don't give a fuck if I had $1 million or $1. I'm gonna still be the same person. I ain't gonna front like the money ain't gonna change me. I'm gonna be a little bit different. No, my circle's small already, so I'm gonna be a little bit different, but I can't make it no smaller for you.
I got an example about changing, but go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that I would be the same motherfucker because I really don't be looking into other people. Maybe at work, at a job situation, or if I'm doing some artwork or something like that on somebody out. If I'm doing it and you're paying me for my service, I do look for the validation in that. But as far as in my everyday moves, my life, and everything that I do, I don't give a fuck what nobody think because I'm the one doing it. So what a motherfucker think don't mean shit. If I bought, because, I got a hog instead of a Hellcat, that's my personal preference. I don't care what motherfucker think.
You don't need it.
I got a hog. Classic.
Yeah, about money changing. Money's gonna change everybody. You gotta think real small before you get a big part of money right here. Watch this right here. At one point in time, because I grew up poor, at one point in time, it was like, you know what I'm saying, I don't see what the fuck, they trying to be all special, drinking bottled water and shit right there, you know. Today, you know what I'm saying, don't give me no tap water. Don't give me no fucking tap water. That's just humiliating, you know what I'm saying, that you humiliated me, like,
Unless,
and then handed it to me, I'm like, no.
unless they got the shit, the water shit.
No, unless I ate one of these. That's the only reason why I should be drinking tap water. Because, you know what I'm saying, now, you know what I'm saying, it ain't out of your reach or whatever to have bottled water. You know what I'm saying? It ain't be nothing to drink in the house and shit. I'm not drinking no tap water. I'm not.
Yeah.
So imagine, you know what I'm saying, if you get a little bit more money, it's like I'm not sitting in coach. You feel the same way about how they drinking water.
Yeah. I don't drink tap water. I drink, I got the one thing.
You know last time you been in a motel? You know, you pass that mom doing this dirty ass on Livingston, on Main Street. You know? I've been in one of them before, like in the 80s
We
or
used
something.
to kick it in them sometime.
You take pictures of it?
Huh?
You take pictures of it?
No.
That you was hanging out in it?
No, that would make you corny. I mean, I would have to walk around with an actual camera around my neck and go, don't move everybody. And then I'm a grown ass man doing this right
Oh,
here.
man.
No, I'm not walking around no camera.
You ain't need no validation.
Huh?
You ain't need to be validated. You ain't need no validation.
But we didn't even care about that bitch. No, that was the validation. Because if you in high school, talking about what you do yesterday, y'all talking about y'all went to the center, what you do? And we got a hotel and shit, and then we got bitches over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Why tell that story in that way? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got bitches.
That's what Derek telling shit. The way Derek be telling this shit, like
I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from my famous kitchen when they know ingredients, miss and list, and I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup. Is that macaroni and cheese? Yup.
Our famous kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 556-2174. Holler at us, we got that shit. They not doing smoked brisket like them. Or the pulled pork. Or them greens. Or the macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Life should be relaxing, but it's not. Sometimes we have to create our own enjoyment with many different creme velour flavors such as blackberry plum, strawberry rose, peach, and pomegranate mango, lemon haze, and berry beautiful. Relax your feet and enjoy the taste. Creme velour, draped imperial grapes. Creme velour, my lord! Bing! Yay!
So they're gonna need some tap water for this right here too, right?
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on the street boy beats. I'm on it, man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man, we can't be stopped. On the strip.